Hey all, Hummy here from Hummy's World, and I have here a PDF tutorial that I wrote a long time ago when I was using XP on thumbnail problems in digital scrapbooking. We all download a lot of unzipped kits that need zipping, and often when we are unzipping there seems to be a lot of problems. And so this tutorial, I'm not going to go over it in detail because I don't have Windows XP anymore. I don't have Windows Vista anymore. I actually have Windows 7. But Windows 7 and Windows Vista works a lot, and I'll be reviewing some things in those programs. But briefly, this tutorial for XP users, which you can go and read, tells you about refreshing thumbnails, which we're going to do straight from the desktop. It says that you can refresh an entire folder. I could not find this option in Windows XP anymore. And deleting the thumbs.db files. Well, Vista and Windows 7 have done away with all of those DB files. They have a new system that they use. But if you do need to delete all the thumbnails, in Windows XP, I do have this tutorial which shares how to do that. In Windows Vista, I have this. I'm going to kind of hide out of the way for later. First, let's go get some files. I have my downloads area and the subscriber area here. So I want to pick some files out to download so I have some zip files to play with. I'm going to go in the text and a path because I know those are small files, and I'm going to download several of these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So those are downloaded, and now they're on my desktop. This is the tutorial we were just reviewing. So now they're on my desktop, and I'm going to unzip them. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to replicate the error while we're unzipping, but I have 5 files here, and I'm going to right click and do extract here. I have this program called Extract Now, and I just simply right click and it does it. It's doing really fast because these files are small, and then I close it out and I'm like, what happened to my files? So this did replicate the error that I do have a problem with often. And the way you can find your files now on your desktop, which they seem to be all gone, and I hope that some of you have this problem and this video is going to help you out a lot. Simply right click and choose refresh, and there they all are. What it's done is refreshed all those thumbnails. Now if you want to refresh all the thumbnails on your whole system by getting rid of them all, you simply click in the Start menu, and this may be a little bit off your screen, but click in the Start menu and type in the search Disk Cleanup, and it should come up with it, and you click on it and it will begin running. Or you can go to your computer, right click on the C drive, and I think it is choose properties, and the disk cleanup is there. You can also click on that and it will begin it, and it will do some scanning, and when it's done with the scanning you'll see a box that looks like this, and in the box it says thumbnails. Just make sure that that is checked, and go ahead and click OK, and it will delete all of the thumbnails files off of your computer. Now, I don't always recommend doing this. I don't do it very often. Sometimes I just keep that box unchecked. The reason for that is because programs like Windows Live Photo Gallery operate off of thumbnails, and now when I open up Windows Live Photo Gallery, it's going to have to regenerate all of those thumbnails again. Occasionally I clean them all up because there seems to be problems, but I don't do it very often. It's twice a year maybe. And to tell you the truth, I have this program called CCleaner, which I absolutely love. And instead of using the disk cleanup, I use this program. You're going to see in the sidebar here, it says Thumbnail Cache. I do not routinely keep it checked because I don't want to delete my thumbnail cache that often. But when I do decide I want to delete it, I'll just come in here and check that and do Run Cleaner, and that does the same effect for cleaning up that thumbnail cache. And that is a much easier thing. You can see here Windows Explorer thumbnail cache was deleted. It was a very large KB compared to my others on the file. But then I'm going to uncheck it, so next time I come in here it isn't going to remove those. And so sometimes that also helps to get the thumbnail cache running from a clean slate. But when you do open your programs, especially just simply folders, they will now have to take time to rebuild as you're opening them. So I hope this has helped you a little bit to understand a little bit more about thumbnails, and do ask if you have any questions.